Good deal.
Good deal. This is fun.
I'd like to introduce. I'm having a conversation with Dr. Jared Goff, my good friend. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself, your academic background, where you're from, your journey, and everything like that.
Well, goodness, I'm a convert to the Catholic faith. 2004 with my wife and children. Now we have 7 children, so a growing family. Entered directly into full communion with the Catholic Church through the Byzantine Rite. So
Why don't you explain what that is?
The Byzantine Rite?
Yeah, because people are going to be familiar with Roman Catholics or Latin Rite. What does that mean? What's a rite? What's a ritual?
Well, a rite essentially is tied to liturgical expression and spirituality. And in the Catholic Church, historically, there are, I think, 5 main families, ritual families. You have Western Syriac, Eastern Syriac, Cappadocian, which branches off into including the Byzantine Rite. You have the Latin Rite, and I'm missing one. You also have other branches like Coptic.
Okay, the other is Coptic Catholics.
Coptic, Ethiopian.
There's a few Eritrean Catholics, right?
Yep. And
what about in India? Is that Syriac?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's
well,
Western Syriac.
What geographies are involved with these?
Oh my goodness. Well, Western Syriac and Eastern Syriac are obviously east of the Byzantine Empire.
So we're talking like Lebanon.
Probably farther east even.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iraq.
Yep, Iraq and east of that,
okay.
Down into India. And then the Byzantine ritual came out of, I think, Antioch. Okay. And was developed through the influence, especially of the Cappadocians, okay. And took root, and flourished out of Constantinople. Okay. And that's the ritual church that.
And Melkites are Byzantine as well.
Melkites are Byzantine, yeah.
But Arab Byzantine.
That's right. That's right, because they follow the Byzantine ritual instead of the ritual coming out of most likely Jerusalem.
So your Slavic nations will also be Byzantine.
That's right, through the evangelical efforts of.
So how is it that a Byzantine church is in communion with Rome?
Well, in the 15 and 1600s, there were 2 main movements.
Okay.
One was with the Ruthenian church, called then Ruthenian, and Russian churches that affected reunion with the Latin church, and through its hierarchs, the Pope of Rome, in terms of establishing union between the Patriarchate or Metropolitanate of Kiev in, what was that, 1563, I think, with the Union of Brest, and then in the next century, about 80 years later, 77 years later, the Union of